Okay, hi everyone out there. Tonight, Sunday night, I'm going into Monday. I'm up doing another late night scan here because I've been working on my website. First thing I want to bring you is the good news that I upgraded my server over the weekend, so there's not going to be any more. Hopefully not. The delay might still be, but shouldn't be any more buffering problems or anything. Please let me know if there are. But anyway, you just have to go to the website www.DayTraderRadio.com and click on one of the links there, and everything should be working fine. Hopefully, you're gonna have to change your if you were logging in, you have things set on your settings on your players. You're gonna have to probably reset those because I have the link going into a different server. So if there's any problems, just go to the website again and just relink, and that should be the IP address for the stream for the radio show from now on. And I am also upgrading the site this week. I'll be adding a watch list, a daily watch list, charts, and actually three watch lists: a daily watch list, a breakout list, and an oversold indicator list. So I'm looking forward to that. Again, it's real late, so again, we're going into a Monday, and I don't even have the futures up. I've been just working so hard. So what I want to get on to right now is one thing I'm very interested in looking at right here is the SOX, the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index. We've been having a big sell-off in this October. You know, everyone's talking about how Intel came out and crushed earnings, and you know, it was really, really exciting for a lot of these tech stocks have been really running up, but all of a sudden, even though Intel came out and crushed and they're saying that the forecasts are good, there's no problems, they've been selling off and they haven't been participating in this rally. And as you can see, the SOX has just been dropping, and it hasn't been this low since last January. So we're going to go into November. I just want to bring you some interesting, an interesting thing here, because I think it's about time to buy some Intel. To get back into Intel. If we go back all the way to last October, all right, we have the same kind of sell-off in October, and then look what happens in November. What a run in November we get. So we had a sell-off in November, last October, then we had a big run in November. We go back a year before now, 2 years ago, all the way back to 2 years ago, January, February, December, October. Look at this, October, all the way down in October. Comes November, big rally in November, and then a little decline in December. And actually, I'm not going to go all the way back because I don't have the chart set up for a year back or 3 years back right now. But just to show you, there seems to be a cyclical way about this. You know, each October we get a sell-off. Right here again. November we get a rise, and then December we get a little sell-off again. So I'm just going to say this is, for the last probably 3 years, this is how it's been going on. And I think Intel is now, with the great earnings that it came out with, I think Intel is in a perfect situation, bouncing off the moving average here. Came out with great record highs. We got to pull back off the highs. I think everything looks good to start scaling into some Intel here. All right, so that's my first thing I want to talk. So let me fix this thing a little further. Some of my things on my watch list tonight. All right. Apple with the new Jaguar came out over the weekend. I'm expecting maybe to get some hype tomorrow morning. So we're going to see that. It's very close to a breakout. It hasn't really sold off recently, so I'm going to watch this one closely. The Apple could always pop up to 200 really fast. Same thing with the Google. Now we're starting to look at these stocks that are making these really big runs. Google, great consolidation right at the highs. Remember, this one has, believe it already has a few $800 price targets on it. So, for a price right now, which is about $676, $677, this one is actually still pretty much undersold. All right, let's continue on. Here's one that I came across tonight that has a pattern I like. It's an inverted head and shoulders pattern, and I think this is I think you could easily spot this one out. It's a shoulder here, head here, very easy, and then you could easily see the other shoulder here, right here. And then we have actually a moving average coming down here. If I zoom out here a little, it's almost a perfect neckline right here, going right across the $59 area, $60 area. So classic inverted head and shoulders. Really looks good. Probably has a big move coming. Everything looks good on this one, so I'd be watching the $59 area for a move to 60, and then probably further. All right, so this one, I'm going to add this one, start adding to this one to my list. Start watching it. A couple of my oversold ones I love are the retails. We got a nice move in Martha Stewart, MSO, on Friday. I took profits and I ended up getting in at the end of the day. I was actually frustrated with the market because I expected the market to sell off a little bit more, and then it kind of took the day off, and I came back and I saw the market rallied. So right before the close, I took some longs, and I still like Martha Stewart a lot here. The stochastics just turning up here, and everything looks really good here. I like this Martha Stewart a lot. Along with Hot Topic, I think this one is oversold down at this level. I expect to see a nice move in this one, and some of the retails coming in. And we'll go into this more in a later video, probably tomorrow's video. I'm going to go more into this AKAM. Only but goodly, but my first target is going to be $40, so watch this one closely. Alright, watch for any weakness. I don't think it's going to come back and fill this gap back here, but we always have to be concerned about that. So watch that one. Another good consolidation, Blackstone Group, right on the moving average here. Pulled off an inverted head and shoulders, broke out of that. Remember, we broke out of this downward trend line, and a nice pullback. Now we're coming right back down to the trend line. So this is actually a good place to support. With the moving average, I should see a move up on this one. Stochastics are down, really oversold here. Everything looks ready to start heading back up. So I'll be watching this one closely. NMX, an oldie but goodie. Again, this one looks a 3-day consolidation right at the highs. If you get a better view of looking at one on like the 60-minute chart, you can see this tight consolidation up here. So anything above 130 looks like I'm easily going to get to 132. This one moves real sporadically, so you have to be very fast on the trigger. And I also want to start, I'm actually going to tighten up the ship this week. We're going to be talking about how we should be taking profits more, how you have to be quicker on the trigger, better money management. All these things come into play in this market. I mean, there's a lot of wild swings in this market, and it's becoming to look more like the 90s as they're making the spreads wider. They're really gapping them up and throwing them all over in the first 20 minutes of the day. It's just it's like the Wild West out there. So I want everyone to be very careful out there. But again, this actually leads to some good money-making opportunities. So we're going to be, I'm going to be all over that. So look for me to buy some Intel actually tomorrow on my semis. I really believe that this one's pulled back nicely off to 26.95. So we got this one. I really like this one. I'll be looking to get this one. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow, but I think I'm going to start seeing some strength in it tomorrow. Another one looks like good is a breakout coming in U.S. Steel. We have let me look at the daily chart here. Right here, nice consolidate. We're breaking out on some volume. I just want to watch this one closely also. Another one that has the potential to move. Now I have some oversold ones which I'll follow up on another video, pre-market video, and I just want to let everyone know that I'm going to be super dedicated this week. I'm very excited to get my website up and radio, a better server, and I hope everyone's ready to trade and make some serious cash. Everything seems to be working good, and I wish everyone a successful week coming up. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.